Bitcoin price action trading. We could call this price. We could call it support and resistance using price. We can call it whatever we want to. But what we have here is a sequence of 0 to 125, just like my other videos. I talk about time going from left to right in these sequences of 125, 250, 375. I'll talk about 2 bars back, odds and evens and stuff like that. So this right here is just looking at Bitcoin in a sequence of nested sequence of mathematical views, so we can find support and resistance levels. So if we're looking at this right here is 25,000. This right here is the center 5,000. Yes, dead center is 50%, but this, in terms of splitting it like this is the entire 50% bar, the 50% range. We bounce off of it, it goes parabolic, so we can look at like the third one rejected and went back 2 bars, 1 2 to bar 1. 1 opens up down here at the bottom, and this is the very first bar. This is bar 1, this is bar 1. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. There's 5 sections like this. It goes up from one section, crosses the whole section into another section, 2 bars, boom, failure. From the middle range, bar, rejects 1 2 bars back, lands at the middle 50% range. I'm going to keep this video short because I know you guys have a short attention span, or you just don't like to pay attention to something. You don't really want to learn. I don't know what it is, but anyway, we're back over 1. Where do we go? Towards 3. 3 rejects towards landing on top of 2. 2 blasts off. This bar goes, this is the 50% range bar. We crossed the whole 50% range to the bottom. And then from this bar, we go up 1 2 bars. Boom, 125. We hit. In my other maths, I'll show you how to find all the ways you could have known how to get up here to this and down using the time across. And now we have left the top bar and we have gone 1 bar, and we are in the second bar breaking down still. We are up under a large price heading down here towards this price of $50,000. That's what it's looking for right now. It's going to reject. It could come up back up in here and mess around. It came down to here and it went 2 bars up. Do you see? When it came down into that bar, it came into the 50% range of the bar, bounced up 1 2 bars the same way it did over here. 1 2 bars to the high. Boom. 1 2 bars. It's fractal. It is fractal. It moves on every price. All right, that's 125. I'm going to jump to the 250 sequence, so you guys can see what's going on there. We'll let you look at it real quick on the daily real fast, but you see how we came down into, hit the other side, went up, back down, boom, cross 2 bars. This bar has gone over 1 bar. It may be looking to go 2 bars. Get a move, it may do something else. Whatever it is, it'll show you on this chart. It'll show you support and resistance levels. My 2 bars back strategy, you could read it here. 2 bars back on the day, boom, up underneath. We are under this line. This is the top side of our middle price range. This is a $5,000 price range. We could go in and label these with little lines in between if we would like. You can do little fibs and stuff if you don't want to. That'll kind of represent the little $1,000 increments between there. All right, but we'll keep it short real quick. You see the prices to the right. That's it. $5,000 increments, $25,000 increments to a $125,000 sequence. All right, we're moving on to the 250 sequence. Stay with me. All right, we've got our $250,000 0 to 250. These are $50,000 increments and $10,000 increments and $2,000 increments because we are doing double the 125. If you paid attention to the other one, you'll know what we're talking about. What do we have? 5 bars. What I say in the previous thing, it will reject and react around the previous, around the 50% range bar in the middle here. Okay, and it come back down. It shot up, rejected 50% in this range. It dumped down. It landed on the previous bar on the lower side of the 50% range right here. Bam, it takes off. It runs up into the next large bar. What does it do? It front runs the middle bar, 50% range. Yes, dead center is 50% of actual 50%, but doing it this way, this gives us a set of math ranges, and this is the middle range. We reject middle range in this bar. In the bar 2, we reject it. We run into the previous math bar to the 2. We bounce. We move along. You can see in the previous video how the prices would have come in here. The other price would have came down in here from the smaller mass, so we would have got a level inside of here. We can understand now we have peaked. We hit the bottom of the middle range, and then we peak through. We are back inside of, hit the high of, put in the low structure. We are 50% of the 50% range. If we generally, this is close enough for what we're going to use it for. That is 50% of the 50% bar. Okay. And so we were in this, and we went 1 into 2 bars, came back down and reloaded, bam, and went from this bar 1, 2 bars, reacted to the high level, bang, reset, blast off. Where do we go? 1, 2 bars, peaked into the other one, rejected back up under it from this bar, which is about middle range. 1, 2 bars, right? 1, 2. We catch this price. We start blasting off. This is $50,000. We go up into the middle bar range. Are you with me? Are you following along? Middle bar range. Middle bar of the middle bar range, rejecting center price of the middle bar of the middle bar range. This is all mathematics tied together. These are nested sequences. These are fractal. They will work off each other. The 25 from the 125 will end here. The 50 ends here. The 25 from the 125 is what gave this reaction. That would be 25, 50, 75. On a 375 bar math, that right there is bar 1. From pink line to this would be bar 1. Pink line to 25 is bar 1 on a 125. Pink line to 50 on a 250 is bar 1. On a 250 right there, bam, 75 for a 375. I'm trying to keep this simple for you guys so that you can kind of understand. And so what do? We hit the high, we reject center bar, we go to the top of center bar of this bar. Hit it. Boom. Front run, whatever. Bam. Comes down 1 bar, 2 bars, and then pulls back up into and starts going back down. So this is 1, 3, and 5. We will still be doing odds and evens through this type of stuff. 2 bars back is the same perspective. If you lose a range, that is that's the third range. It can go back to the first range. If you gain the first one, you can run to the third one. If you gain the third one, you can run to the fifth one. You lose the fifth one, you can run to the third. Lose the third, you run towards the first. Lose the third, you can run to the first. All right, let's go ahead and jump off this and go to the 375 so you guys can see that real quick. All right, we got the 375 bar here. Let's go back and just kind of glance across this real quick. So we went into the next bar up. We'll put a fib on here real quick, split by 5. And so bar 2 is rejecting, bar 2 is rejecting inside of bar 2. We can do like this just to kind of keep it simple, but don't do much more than this because we don't want to cause too much confusion. And we want to be able to see what we're looking at and know pretty simple that we are back in the middle bar range. Bang. Bar 1, bar 2. Man, every time I change this, something's crosshairs be all over the place. All right, so here we go. Bar 1, bar 2. Bar 2, high, low. Bar 4, rejecting, resetting on the other side of the 50% range. What does it do? Takes off. Bang. 1 ran to 5. 5 ran to 3. 3 ran to 5. 5 ran to the top of 1. Okay? Odds and evens, 2 bars back. Price bar, price bar, price bar. Rejects. 1, 2. Okay? We are then underneath the middle range bar, and it rejects to the previous, comes back up inside of, reloads at the top of the middle bar range there. So if we drop a fib there, what do we do? Landed on the 50% range bar of this bar. Boom. This bar went 1, 2 bars. This bar pulled back down into it and caught the, we can look for structures, which I haven't got into because I'm kind of rushing through this, so you guys will pay attention a little bit. But the structures inside of our math bar, like here in this perspective, can give us our signal that we're bullish. We are going to leave this range and potentially go 2 ranges, okay? So just pay attention to that, and then you'll start to understand. Go chart this stuff on different things. If you have any questions, I can tell you how to chart different prices just to make sure you're still in sequence with this stuff. So anyway, comes in, middle price, peaks into the 4th one, dumps, structure in the bar 2, 1 bar, 2 bar, 3 bars, 4, 4 rejects down, goes into 1, comes back up into 2, rejects structure inside of 2. Okay, we can also do this here just for a quick glance and see that we are rejecting middle bar. Middle bar. You see how I keep telling you guys over and over everything in the same repetitive manner. I can do the same thing with this right here. This is horizontal price structure, the same way I have vertical time structure in my other videos. It's the same type of nested sequences up and down. Price 0 to as high as it can go. Time from the start of something to where it's going. Do you understand? Nested sequences, repetitive, 2 bars back, like kind numbers, odds and evens. I mean, 125, 250, 375. It works on everything. Everything. Pay attention. It is in the numbers. It is not in all the blabbering and all the little BS. 10 every time you turn around, you got a, oh my God, Bitcoin is doing, man. You don't buy into the hype. We're middle bar. We rejected the high. We're playing around. Bar 1, 1 bar, 2 bars, middle section, middle bar, middle range. We are underneath the middle of the range. We can do a move and come up and hit this and maybe hit this, whatever. But that's not what I'm getting at. What my point is to show you this stuff. Look at my other systems, like kind numbers, daily candle, 1 bar, 2 bars back. Where are we at? Price. We are at price. Bam. Do you understand? Are you paying attention? I'm trying to lead you to the functions, the math functions that lead everybody, every asset where it's going. 2 bars back. Boom. Right? Come on now. Come on now. 2 bars back. Odds and evens. This day, 1, 2 days. Bang. Price. Front ran it. Tagged price. Pow. Took off. What do we have down here? Price. We have price. Wait, what's that price? 2 bars back. What? No way. Hold on. You're telling me that if I take and I just take and I look right here in this day where it's dumping, 1, 2 bars back, you're telling me that's what happened. And then it dumps and it comes down and goes 1, 2 bars back at price again. In what? In what? The middle price bar range. I'm trying to lead you to functions that you will understand and be able to take advantage of You're in this candle. You're looking to long to that price potentially in this perspective. You're in this bar, 1 bar, 2 bars back. Our levels, our structures. If I tell you in this vertical math sense that horizontally we can hit things, like this section here would be, a middle section and come back up under, hit a middle section and dump down. We can do that in a lot of different ways. And all these perspectives, we can look for the maths that can cause it. We are at a price down here, middle range. Well, that's the high of the range, 3 to 5, bang. 5 to 3, bang. 4, low of 5, boom. Cross 3 into 2. 5, 3, 4, 2. Pay attention. It's all in the numbers. Not in all the blabbering. You can do all kinds of stuff with this. You can see it this way. You can look at price structures. You can do like little channels and stuff, whatever you want, right? You can read your channels through price. You can read your little flags through price. If that's your thing, you need to know how and what you're running it through, right? Where you're at, what you're doing, what are your prices, what are your trade signals down here. Whenever you say, man, I'm at price, I'm at 75,000, about to do a $50,000 run, potentially 2 bars up, 75 to 125, right? 2 bars back on the daily, middle of your channel, boom, low, pow, gone. Where does it run? Right? 75, 100 to 125. That's the start of another 125 bar. Pay attention. It's all in the numbers. Pay attention to the pricing. Understand what it is you're trading. Simplify your trading process. Do you see this 2 bar back function right there? Well, if we were down here looking at this right here and we just did simply that right there, we would know we are outside of, and when, we're breaking back down. If you were afraid to hit it here, 2 bars back pattern, or the other maths would have told you what that was for sure. But you could go underneath here when you break back down into the middle of this section. Boom, dumps. 2 bars back. We're up under price. We can keep it simple. We're up under price. 1, 2 bars back. Bang. All right, we break down. Boom, it comes under. Bang, it comes back up under. We are then under 2 bars back. Breaking down, coming up underneath the closing level of 2 bars back there. You pay attention to it, and you'll start to see these functions happening at places that make sense to you. Right here, look at this drop. Look at these two things. Where are you at? On the 375 price. 2 bars back, boom, comes down, comes back up. 2 bars back, boom. And here's your close. Oh, well, missed it. But man, come on. But anyway, you see it right there. I'm struggling to try to get this on there, but just trying to get it done where I can keep y'all's attention span. All right, 2 bars back, boom, price comes down. You see what I'm trying to say? You see, you're on a price. You're at the price. 2 bars back, longs, long, boom, right? You hit price. You're breaking down up under. I did it again. You're breaking down up under price. 2 bars back, boom, up under price. 2 bars back, down at price. Pay attention. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you. It's going lower. This is my 50% range. All right. Pay attention when we get down there, because when 5 rejects, it can go into 3. And if 3 rejects, I don't think it's going to come all the way down into here, but it could. If 3 high rejects, it could come down to the 50% range, the 50% bar, like what's over here. Okay. So, all right. That's it. That's all I got for you today.